here. Exhale up to tabletop on your hands and knees. From here, we're going to tuck the toes under. Spread the fingers very wide and then press up through the shoulders so that you're rounded in your back a little bit. And then lift your knees just a few inches so that they're floating right above the ground. And allow that heaviness to build in the body. Yes, don't run away from that heaviness. So when I'm talking about staying in the room, I mean right now. Right? Your mind is going to want to think about something else because thinking about what you're experiencing is unpleasant. Stay in the room. Be here now. Big breath in. Exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Magical things happen when you stay in the room. But you know what happens when you leave the room, when you check out? The same stupid problems keep showing up in your life. Because you didn't stay in the room long enough to solve that one. When you stay in the room long enough to solve it, you dissolve it. Problems begin to dissolve. So I want you to learn to cultivate a willingness to stay in the room. Stay present with what you're doing. Feet can go a little wide here. And then I want you to sway your hips side to side. Those of you live streaming, no looking under your beds for the dust and the dirt. Good. Yeah. Keep bringing the weight of your body back towards your legs so that you have that nice tension in the arms that allows you to get a good stretch. Encouraging chest back and heels down. Heels may not touch the ground, and that's okay. Working them in that direction anyways. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Arms are straight and strong. Breath is steady and calm. One more big breath in. Exhale, knees down to the ground. Ooh, take those knees to the edges of your mat, tops of the feet flat. Good, so your feet should be straight back behind those knees. When you look back, you cannot see your feet behind you. They're hiding behind the legs. Big inhale, right arm goes high. Exhale, bring the right arm down, thread it behind the left, head and shoulder on the ground. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, press the earth away. Right arm reaches high, broad in the chest. Exhale, bring the right arm down, thread it through, resting head and shoulder. Last one, big inhale, fill up the belly, get real expansive. And then exhale, bring it through, twisting deeply. Once your head and shoulder are on the ground, see if you can tuck your right arm under you a little bit more. Good, and then use that left hand to press the ground away, rolling your heart up high towards the ceiling. Sometimes you can press the back of that right arm into the floor for a bit more leverage. Good, now take your hips, pull them to the right side of your mat. They'll have swayed to the left probably. So pull them to the right just a little bit. And then even though it may be difficult to breathe, do your best with what you can breathe deep. Whatever deep is for you, it doesn't matter. Your deep knee down and untuck those left toes. Let's move that right foot a little wide. Give yourself some room here. Right hand goes to the inside of that right foot. Hips hang heavy and low. And we'll roll onto the outer edge of that right foot. Oh, really getting into the hip here. Okay, so outer edge of right foot goes out, the knee sort of splays out to the right. Good, yeah, that way, perfect, you got it. Some of you will find a lot of range of motion, and some of you will be like, nothing's happening. It's okay, wherever you are, it's okay. What matters is that you showed up today. Don't worry about the body. It'll get in line if you start to make an effort to align yourself. Good, if you like a little more, walk those hands to the left a couple of steps. Sort of turning away from that right leg. You're still on the outer edge of the foot if you opted in for that one. You always can opt out if you decide it's not right for you. It's your body and it's your practice that makes everything we do here your choice. Okay? Out. Good. One more, big inhale. Exhale, walk to center, plant that left foot flat. Hands go down on the mat. As you tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. Left foot goes back and all the way up high. Eventually we won't want to make that swipey sound, but we'll work on it. Left foot down next to the right. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, forward and down. Ooh, you're already glistening. Inhale, push straight up. Exhale, press back. Good, let's set that right foot by the right hand. Let's create a little bit of heat here. Okay, ready? It looks like this. Watch me first. You're gonna switch the stance of your feet. So my hips are gonna go up and my feet are gonna switch. So I'm gonna lift just enough to switch feet. Give it a try. Okay, try not to make that swipey sound. And you'll go back and forth. And when you're real good at it, you don't stop, you just keep hopping. Woo! All right, both feet back, plank pose, big breath in. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale the heart through the belly down, lift the chest, shoulders back. So we're not gonna use our hands just yet. Catch the breath. Pull those feet close together if you can, heart lifted high. See if you could press the tops of your feet and your shins down into the mat. It'll help to lift the chest more. Oh, look at that. Big inhale, long exhale. One more, big breath in. Exhale, slide those arms out, prop up onto the forearms. Elbows right under the shoulders, legs still close together. Good, lift the heart high. So avoid sinking and melting, press up and out. Reach your heart forward. Feel like you're trying to pull yourself forward on your mat. Ribs pressing out to the front of the room. Good, so engaged upper body, and then we'll pick up those thighs off the ground. Well, you should feel it in your lower back quite a bit. Don't sink. Keep that heart lifted high, shoulders down your back. Maybe legs are squeezing towards each other, point out your toes. And then the magic trick, smile. Almost got smiles out of you. Some of you. Big breath in. Exhale, lower those feet down. Ready? We're not done with those arms yet. Inhale, press straight up. Good, so we're in this kind of extended cobra, right? Then we're gonna exhale, lower, bend the elbows, lower those forearms, barely touch the ground. Strong arms, inhale, press up, use your fingertips. Exhale, fingertips still pressing as you lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, slowly lower. Two more, keep those elbows in, inhale. Try not to let them splay out, exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, hover right above the ground. One full breath in. Exhale, lower, slide those hands back. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Exhale, back, downward dog. Oh, now we're moving. Ready? Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot all the way through. Left hand goes to the outside of your mat. Inhale, right arm high. Sink that right butt cheek lower. Press back through the left heel, and then take the back of your left knee, lift it up to the ceiling while keeping that right butt cheek low. Roll your right rib cage back. Keep breathing deep. Watch out that that left shoulder doesn't buckle in, but you keep it out and open. And you have the left wrist under the left shoulder, right shoulder over left shoulder, and right hand over right wrist and shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale, plant the palm. Inhale, right leg goes back and all the way up high. Exhale, right foot down next to the left. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, slowly lower. You could do knees, chest, chin, or everything together. Inhale for a back bend of choice. So know that you're warm because you're all shiny. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot all the way through. Good, right hand goes a little wide, left arm goes high. Good, if you're working on advancing in this pose, then right hand will stay underneath the right shoulder. If you need a little extra room for the twist, then you'll take that right hand wide. Let your left butt cheek drop low, at least as low as the knee, if not lower. Take that back side of your right knee, press it up. Right heel reaches to the back of the room. Left knee reaching to the front of the room. Right rib cage pulling towards left thigh. Big inhale. Exhale, hands down. Right foot on the mat again. Left foot goes back and all the way up high. Exhale, left foot down next to the right. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, elbows in as you slowly lower. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, chest and chin down to the ground. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to the chest, come to plank. Hover, big breath in. Plant that right foot on the exhale. Inhale, arms high. I know that was tough. The only way that the tough things get easier is by doing them, not by avoiding them. That's how they get tougher, actually. Right? Right knee bends quite deeply. Back side of left knee pressing up, hands reaching high, and we're happy to be here. If you're not happy about being here, change your mind right now. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the right. That way. Left arm goes to the outside of the right thigh. Good. Press your arm into your leg and roll that heart up so it comes up behind your hands. Good. Now try not to hug your thighs into your midline. Keep everything strong and long. Right knee lengthening forward, left heel reaching back. One more big breath in. Exhale, plant those palms. Inhale, right leg goes back and all the way up. You could put the right foot down or you'll keep it high. Good, so it's up to you. We're gonna flow either with right leg lifted or in a regular down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, put the foot down, back bend of choice. Good. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, pressing back. Inhaling the left leg high. Exhale to plank, left knee meets the chest. Hover there, big inhale. Exhale, plant that left foot down. Good, inhale, arms high, hips are low. Good. So when we hit that place in our practice where we're ready to break down, and we're like, why the fuck did I show up today? That's an opportunity for a breakthrough. Anytime in your life where you feel like you're having a breakdown, remind yourself, this is an opportunity for a breakthrough. Hands in front of the heart. Big breath in. Turn to your left, that way. Right arm goes to the outside of that left thigh. Good, press your arm into your leg, roll your heart up. Doing the best you can with the body that you're in today. If you're a little wobbly, take your feet wider, so left foot goes out a little wide. You also can put right hand to the inside of that left foot instead. Good, one more big breath in. Exhale, hands down. Plant those palms, inhale, left leg back and all the way up high. You'll either keep it there or you'll exhale, put it down. We'll inhale, forward plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Drop that left foot, inhale, back bend. Nice, Mike. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, pressing back. Woo. Inhale, right leg high. Bend that knee, bring it out to the side. Come forward, touch that right elbow. Inhale, right leg goes back and up high. Exhale, bring the right knee through center. Right knee comes to the chest. Inhale, the leg goes back and up. Exhale, left knee to right knee to left elbow. Ooh, put that right foot out to the left. Place it on the floor. Good God, I'm not going to make you hold it up, although that is a pose. We're not going to do it today. Left heel rolls down and left arm goes high. Good. Scoot that right foot out a little wide. Should feel really nice and expressive and expansive. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right leg goes back and up high. Exhale, forward to plank. You can put that foot down if you like and lower to the ground. Make your way through. Back to down dog, however you like. One more side, and we'll take a little break. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Bring it out to the side. Inhale, the leg back and up. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, the leg back and up high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Extend that left foot out to the right. Put it on the floor. Scoot it out a little further. Roll the right heel down. Right arm goes high. Strong left arm pressing the floor away. And really picking up those hips. Good. Breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left leg back and all the way up high. So if you like, we'll exhale forward to plank. You can put that left foot down if you prefer. Make your way through your flow. And we'll meet in a child's pose this time. Yeah, so this pose was here for you at any time. You could have came and rested here whenever you needed to. Find the breath. Slow it down. Good. Yeah. Feel that heartbeat. Feel your body alive, invigorated, full of vibrancy. Like you probably literally can feel your body vibrating. Yeah. Good. All right, let's walk those hands back. As you do, tuck the toes under and come up onto those feet. Take them wide. We're going to come into our squat once again. Your squat isn't that awesome today. It's okay. I still think you're awesome. You can put a block underneath your sit bones. If your heels don't reach the ground, you could put a wedge. We have some wedges here. You also could just roll up your mat or use a blanket, stuff it under those heels, but you all look okay. All right. So you can hold your squat, or I have something a little fun and exciting for some of you. I know I have a few inversion junkies in here. So if you like to practice your frog leaps, we'll take our squat and then here's what it'll look like. I'll just show you. It's a little complicated to explain. Hopefully I got a good one for you today and I don't embarrass myself. So palms go down and hips go up, and I'm gonna try to clap my feet, although my feet never make a clappy sound. Are you ready? So it'll look like this. Try to get a little hang time at the top and land lightly. So you really have to toss the hips and engage the belly and the arms. Anybody game? And you might just do a few like sloppy hops like this at first. I did this for a long time. Right? Mike's got good claps. Mine don't make any sound. Good. If you're not a hopper or a clapper, don't worry about it. It's not required here. Good. All right, 1 or 2 more hops. Make your way back to your squat. We're getting our last bunch in. All right, big inhale. And then we're just gonna exhale, bring the bottom down, extend those legs out. All right, bring your feet to the front of your mat. Good, all right. So let's try this one today. We're gonna bring our hands by our sides. Actually, before we do that, I have something a little extra for you today. Take your legs a little wide. Hands in front of you. Before we start to cool down too much, you ready? So hands are gonna brace you. You're gonna lean back a little bit. Pick up those feet. Make little circles. Oh, don't forget to breathe. Mike's praying over here. He's like, oh my God, please let it be over. Rotate the other direction. It's actually a lot harder without your hands on the ground. I just realized. Oh, Lord, put those legs down. Let's take them a little wider. So you might bring hands behind you and scoot forward. You can be off your mat, it's okay. Good, and then we're gonna walk our hands out in front of us and just gently fold. Rock that upper body, sway it gently side to side. Probably haven't felt those muscles deep in your hip joint in a while, huh? Oh, goodness. I'm always amazed at how, still after years and years of yoga, it'll just awaken and open different parts of me throughout the years, and it's never ending. It's constantly, I think I got one layer fixed, boom, there's another layer. And yoga is always giving me the medicine that I need, always helping me access the parts of myself that I haven't accessed ever or in a while. Big breath in. And we're gonna exhale, walk over to that right leg. Try to keep your left leg solid. Press out through that left heel and left toes reaching towards you, keeping left sit bone on the ground as you fold over that right leg. Good. Maybe you're just leaning or turning towards that right leg. That works too. Okay. Yeah, so you don't have to grab your foot. You can just put those hands on the ground and frame the leg. Right? Yoga is not expecting you to do all these poses right away perfectly. One thing I love about yoga is that it meets you right where you're at. So wherever you're at, you can do yoga. It may not look like somebody who's been doing it forever, but you can do it. Yoga has nothing to do with what you look like. Although as a wonderful side effect, it can make the body look very healthy and supple and beautiful. But what good is looking healthy and supple and beautiful if you feel like shit on the inside? So we're trying to work both. Make the inside beautiful and the outside is beautiful. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale, walk to center. We're gonna hang out there. Ooh, if you're feeling a little anxious, you're like, my inner legs are not happy, bring your feet a little closer together. Why'd you go so extreme? You don't need to be so extreme. Accommodate yourself. Good. Take another big breath in at center. Exhale, walk to the left. Try to get your belly button to face that left knee as you fold over the legs. What that means is you have to pull that right rib cage towards your left thigh to really get that rotation. But you got to keep that right sit bone and butt cheek on the ground. So movement is happening from the torso. That's it. Notice where your mind has gone when I'm not there to distract you. Are you still present with your process? Or are you already out in the future or lost in the past? Stay in the room. One more big breath in here. Exhale, walk to center. Big inhale. Exhale, walk those hands back. Okay, so you're going to use your hands to encourage those knees. Lift them up. Bring those feet in. Okay, so you should be facing the front of your mat already. All right, legs extend out. And we're going to bring our hands by our sides. You're going to watch first if you've never done plow. You're going to roll onto your back. Feet come up. Use your hands to press your hands into the earth and lift your hips up and overhead to the floor behind you. If your feet don't make it to the floor and your back is real tight, hands come to your back for support. Ready, set, go. Good. Awesome. We're pretty warm. Your back should be able to like just muster its way through this. If your back's real tight and it's not happy with it today, hands go on your back. You also may just come out of the pose all the way and lie flat with your legs reaching up to the sky. Good. If your feet reach the ground and you'd like, you can interlace your hands behind you. Hands on your back. Right there, good. Just, yeah, good, and breathe. That's it, good. Let your feet go a little wide. There you go. Bend your knees a little. Does that feel a little better? Okay, good. Yeah, if it's a lot and your feet are overhead and they're not on the ground, you can bend those knees a bit. You can also take the feet wide if necessary. Okay, so anybody in here have high blood pressure? Please admit it to everybody now. Just kidding. If you have high blood pressure, going upside down is not good for the heart. It's already working hard. So if you have high blood pressure, or for whatever reason you don't want to go upside down today, you can just roll out nice and flat. I'll walk you through something else. If you'd like to continue on with this pose, we're going to bring our hands to our lower back. Everyone's going to take them there now. Palms flat, fingertips facing up to the sky. And then rock side to side, get those elbows really close together. Tuck your shoulders under you to do that. And then when you're ready, you'll take those legs up. One at a time or both at the same time. Good. Once your legs are up, keep looking up at your toes. Don't strain the neck. Good. And then your legs can relax and let them be heavy. Just press your hips towards the top of your head. Good. Okay, let's see. Ready? Ooh, back is tight, back is tight. Is that okay? Yeah, good. How's that feel? Good. Big breath. Wherever you are is where you are. Just learn to meet your body where it's at. Another big inhale. So your legs will be a little more active as you press those hips towards your face, yeah? Good. Good. Ready? Oh, I feel that. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Good. Good. So I'm going to step away, see if you can hold it. Good. One more big, beautiful breath in here. And then exhale, slowly lower those feet overhead to the floor where they were before. Hands to the ground, palms flat, and then really slowly keep your legs as close to your body as you can as you roll out slowly all the way onto the spine. And then once your bottom comes down, legs are going to slowly float down to follow. Oh, and then just surrender and melt into the floor. Good. Nice. Just take a couple of breaths here. Take a nice big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, breathing out. Nice detoxifying breaths. Again, big breath in. Open mouth, breathing out. One more time. Inhale. With an audible sigh. Good. Bend those knees, put the feet flat. Good. Walk those heels in close to you. All right, hands by your sides, palms flat. If you like, we're going to inhale those hips up high. If you're feeling like, you know what, I'm done, go ahead and just keep the bottom down, and you'll bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees open wide. If you want something a little more relaxing, bottoms of the feet touch, knees will open wide. If you want something a little more active, you're just going to keep those hands on the ground, palms flat by you, unless you're doing some other variation of choice, that's okay. Lift those hips up high off the ground. Engage your thighs and really lift the pelvis. Try to make sure your big toes are facing straight ahead. Good, good. And then imagine you were squeezing a block. Good. Your knees don't have to touch, but you want them in a little bit. Yeah, good. Hips up, up, up. Use those arms to press the ground away. If you haven't done so yet, tuck those arms underneath your body for a little bit more support. If you got it in you, that is. Good, how's that? Good. And then come up high on the tippy toes. Release your hands, exhale slowly, lower down. Good, now once you're there, knees come together, feet are gonna walk out wide. So knees touch, right foot goes to the right, left foot goes to the left, and the knees sort of come down low towards the ground. So walk those feet out as far as they go, right foot to the right, left foot to the left, and let those knees get low. Good, and then what you're looking to feel is a stretch in those outer thighs, knees together. Knees, there you go, good. That's it. If you run or cycle a lot, you're gonna really feel it in those outer thighs. Good. What we're stretching is all the fascia around the IT band. IT band runs all the way down the outer thigh from your hip to your knee. There's all this connective tissue and fascia around it. You can't really stretch the IT band, but it gets real tight. It pulls on the muscles. And so we're accessing that part here. Big, beautiful inhale. Exhale, walk those feet together. One more bridge pose and an opportunity for those of you that want to come up into a full big back bend. We call it Ardha Chakrasana, half wheel, right? Or Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow. So if you like, feet side by side, heels close to the bottom, hands down by your sides. If you're taking the wheel, hands go back by your ears, fingertips facing your toes. Good, and then you'll lift those hips up high. Then you'll press up onto the top of your head. You'll adjust those elbows as much as you can. Good. Turn those big toes in a little. That's it. So heart reaches back, but pubic bone reaches forward. So you're getting this. Yes, that's it. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring your chin to your chest if you're up on the wheel, and then slowly come down. Oh, and then now let the bottoms of the feet to get their knees open out wide. Yeah. Starting to cool down a bit. I had one more ab thing I wanted to do that I forgot. Count your blessings. It was very exciting. We'll do it next time. Okay. Good. All right. From here, just take another breath. Let your body surrender. And then we'll put the feet flat, knees are still bent. Good. And then we'll take the left ankle on the right thigh, just above the knee. And then you're going to reach down and interlace your hands behind that right leg. So left hand goes through the legs, right hand on the outside, and you're going to bring your right thigh towards you so that you can grab it. Good. So you want to grab your right leg and left foot stays on that right thigh. There you go. Pull the right leg in nice and close. And then with your left elbow, you're going to press that left leg away from you. Good. Okay. Let's see. So you're good. Reach these toes towards this knee. Just keep your foot there on the top of the, there you go, right there. Good. Just flex it. You can come over the leg now the way you were, but grab from the front of the knee because you got a little more flexibility. And then eventually you could take this leg straight and grab from behind the calf. Ooh, there we go. Then we're gonna try to keep this on the ground. Oh, so you should feel it here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, good. Rocking side to side if you like. If you're looking for a bit more, you'll take that left foot, slide it down your hip towards your hip crease. If it's a lot, then just breathe deeper. You'll be all right. You'll survive. It's just a yoga class. That's it. Relax the face. You'll be okay. Good. You actually, you know, surprisingly, when you leave, you'll be like, I'm so glad I did that. Even though, you know, like in the midst of it, you're like, what am I doing here? Isn't it crazy how wishy-washy the mind is? Like you were probably excited on your way over here. Yeah, I'm going to yoga, so good for me. Then you're here like, what am I doing here? And now it's getting done. You're like, I'm so glad I came. Such a roller coaster. Yoga is teaching us equanimity, or what the Gita calls samatvam. This type of evenness of mind, where even though life has its ups and downs and our emotions go up and down, we're okay. We're all right. We're steady in our mind. Doesn't mean that we're oblivious or aloof to what's happening or what we're feeling. It just means that we're able to keep our steadiness about us as life goes up and down. Good. We're going to release our hands from that right leg, but cross the left thigh all the way over the right thigh. So just let that left leg go all the way over, like you were sitting at a fancy dinner party. Okay, good. If you can, those left toes will stuff themselves behind your right calf. If that doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. Arms go wide, and then your legs are going to come towards the right side of the room. Good. Good. It's okay. You went that way. It's all right. At least you know. You're aware of it. Oh, that's good. That way, you're good. How's that on your back? It's okay. All right. How about we bring you back up? Uncross your legs. Just do side by side. Uncross them. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Feet go down. And now just bring your legs over. That probably feels a little better. Or it still feels like a lot. Okay, good. So this will be a little less. Once you're ready for a deeper release in that lower back, then you'll cross your thighs again. Oh, and then, okay, and then side, yeah. Okay, be gentle with it. Those take a long time to heal. Yeah, be patient. Good. Oh, because of the injury. Patience. It's just temporary. You'll be back at it in no time. All right, nice big inhale. Exhale, knees come up to center. Uncross the legs, put the feet flat. And just have those feet flat. One heel behind the sit bone, other heel behind the other sit bone. So right foot with right sit bone, left foot with left sit bone. Just sort of be in that neutral place where your knees don't want to lean against each other, but they don't want to lean away. They're just neutral. They're fine. They're stacked. What we're doing here feels like nothing, but we are helping to realign the psoas in a very passive way. Also allowing our spine to neutralize before we take our twist on the other side. All right, nice big breath in. Long, easy breath out. Remember patience or compassion and wisdom. When you're ready, right ankle to the left thigh. And then you'll interlace your hands around the left leg. So as we practice, we have to have compassion as well as wisdom. Good. So pulling the left leg in as close as you can. Pressing that right thigh or right knee away from you with your right arm. So pulling and pushing at the same time. The more you push that right knee towards the front of the room, the deeper the stretch. Okay. Good. Rocking gently side to side if that feels nice for the body. So having compassion for ourselves as we practice is just not beating ourselves up for not being in a body that we want to be in. It's okay. Body's gonna get old. Sometimes it gets sick. Sometimes it puts on a little bit of extra. Sometimes we get a little emaciated because we've been sick and haven't eaten. Body's gonna go through all kinds of things. Our yoga practice is designed to help us keep balance. Balance. Having compassion for ourselves as we make our way through those ups and downs and figure out how to navigate them. But all along the way, you have to have that compassion and that wisdom. And that's why yogis focus so much on cultivating clarity. Good. If you like, the twist, when you're ready, arms open wide. Most of you will slide that right thigh over the left thigh, tucking toes behind the calf if you like. Some of you are doing the other way, left thigh over right thigh. Good. If you have your right leg on top, your knees go to the left. If you have your left leg on top, knees go to the right. Good. Enjoying this very deep, thorough twist in the spine. Allowing the breath to simply wash over the body and be that healing medicine. Good. Take another big inhale. Exhale those knees up to center. Uncrossing the legs, just hug the knees into the chest. One last pose before your final resting pose, the pose you really came for. That good old Shavasana. Before we get there, happy baby, Ananda Balasana. Knees are in the chest, but then you take the knees wider than the chest. Bottoms of the feet go up to face the ceiling. You stack your ankles right over the knees. And you reach up and you grab those feet. Now, if it's real tight, let those heels come in towards your midline to touch. The heels might come closer to the groin. That's okay. Good. Rock side to side. If you're really open and flexible, you can work on extending those legs long and straight. Good. So just slowly let those, just let them come in a little. Oh, it'll just take the edge off a little. Good. You can still pull. Oh, there we go. That's it. Good. Yeah. And then really listening to your body. When you feel ready, you'll make your way down to Shavasana. And some of you are like, oh, we didn't do that pose. That one pose I really like. Now is a good time to do that pose. There's some pose you're working on or some pose that your body just needs so you feel like you have a complete practice. Please take it. It's totally up to you. Otherwise, we're going to lie flat on our backs. A lovely, well-earned and well-deserved Shavasana. Good. Body is flat to the mat. Feet are slightly separated. Arms are by your sides, palms turned up to face the sky. If you're doing your pose of choice, take your time. Do what you need to do and then make your way down slowly. All right, if you're in your Shavasana already, eyes are closed. Releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Softening the jaw. Let your eyeballs be heavy as they sink back into your sockets. Feel like your skin is melting off of the muscle and the bones. And your whole body is heavy, sinking back down gently, calmly, and peacefully into the ground. Your breathing is we're going to return back to its normal rate. So you don't need to pay attention to the breath. Just allow it to be automatic. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth if you haven't done so yet. And then let your upper teeth separate away from the lower teeth so that your teeth aren't touching and clenching. Take a nice big breath into the body. And a long breath out, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers. So maybe slide the thumb over the fingertips and wake your body up slowly. Maybe wiggle the toes, move the legs around. Roll the head side to side. And if you like, reach your arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch. Take a big yawn while you're there, maybe waking the body up. And then you'll hug your knees into your chest. Rolling over to the left side when you're ready. Just take a moment here and thank yourself. Self, I'm so glad you made me come to yoga today. I know I was complaining and bitching the whole way through, but I really am grateful. Thank you, self. The life that you seek to live, the life that you dream to live, exists on the other side of saying yes to hard work, yes to effort, yes to follow through, yes to consistency. The life you dream of exists just on the other side of that. The more you say yes to those things, the closer you get to the life you know you deserve and were meant to live. So honor yourself for taking those steps today, for saying yes to be willing to show up, saying yes to discipline, saying yes to consistency, just saying yes to yourself and your life because you made the effort. Celebrate yourself, commend yourself. Say, that's really awesome that you did that today. I'm so proud of you, self. We did good today. And then when you feel ready, you use that right hand, press the floor away, come on up to seated. Returning to where we started, sitting tall with the eyes closed. Hands to the heart center. In fact, palms flat over the chest, right on the heart center. Good. I want you to connect to that beautiful energy in your heart. Think about somebody in your life who you have a tremendous amount of love for. It could be a parent, a sibling, a child, a pet, your lover, a teacher, a guide, whoever it is, just somebody you have a lot of love for. And notice that tremendously amazing warm feeling in the heart beginning to well up. That's your awesome good vibes. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Makes your eyes tear up a little. Pretty amazing. And all it took was just a few moments to summons it. Good. Now I want you to take all that love. And with that love, I want you to learn how to be your own cheerleader. Because sometimes you got nobody else but yourself. Even when you're surrounded by so many people, you can feel all alone. So we have to learn how to be our own cheerleader. So I want you to practice. You can repeat after me if you feel like it. With all that love in your heart, say to yourself, I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I got this.
I got this.
I totally got this.
I totally got this.
I can figure it out.
I can figure it out.
Because it's all figure-outable.
It's all figure outable.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I got this.
I got this.
Just sit in what that feels like. What it feels like to actually believe in yourself. What it feels like to actually have faith in yourself. You know, people often say, fake it until you make it. And I wholeheartedly disagree. We have to faith it until we make it. It's not that you get awesome and then all of a sudden you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself and therefore you become awesome. Stop waiting for awesomeness to land on you. Just start believing that it's inside of you, waiting for you to express it. And then mentally, you can just say it internally, I love myself. And here's one that might be helpful. I used to do this with my kids before they went to bed, and we would repeat it out loud together. You can just mentally repeat it. It's okay if you don't like me, because I love me. It's okay if you don't like me, because I love me. I love myself. Palms together at the heart. Let's close with some chanting. Most of you know this. If you don't know it, just listen to the first one and then we'll sing it all together. But the words are, Hey Govinda, Gopala Hari. Gopala and Govinda, Gopala, they're the same person, but it's like another aspect of God as friend. So this mantra is like, hey, Govinda. It's like if I was like, hey, Sean, what's up? We're friends, right? I'm here, you're here, we're cool, right? We're cool. We're chanting. It's like, oh, I just want to know that we're connected, we're good. I'm calling on you, you're answering to me, we're good. God is on my side. So, if that makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to sing, it's okay. If you'd like to sing and experiment with this process, please join me. Two times together if you like. Hey, Govinda. Belt it out. Hey, Govinda. Let me hear you. Hey, Govinda. Gopala Hari. Hari Hari. Collective Om, big breath in. Shanti, Shanti. May we all be at peace, more at peace with ourselves and our lives. And may we carry this peace with us into our night and into our day tomorrow. And allow this peace to be like an infectious disease that you spread to everybody that you see. Just be a wellspring of peace. And when you feel like your well has dried up, come back to class. I honor you for being here. I bow to your divinity. Thank you for letting me serve you. Namaste. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in if you're live streaming. And I hope you have a beautiful night. Please don't destroy your awesome practice with a horrible dinner. No donuts, unless they're vegan and gluten-free. And if they are, then let me know where you found them. All right, have a nice healthy meal if you eat anything at all. If you're thirsty, on your way out, we have some kombucha, fine feather kombuchas in the fridge. Everybody loves fine feathers. They're locally brewed and made, and we love supporting local businesses, especially here at this business. So please support them if you like, and if you're just thirsty, it's a great healthy drink to take on your way home. We also have Anandamai chocolates that are up by the front desk on the wall, and those are a nice, awesome treat. There's one chocolate bar that costs $14. You're probably like, oh my God, a chocolate bar that costs $14. It's full of superfood. Amazing superfood. Totally worth the $14, trust me. If your mat is sweaty and it belongs to the studio, please clean it. If your mat is sweaty and it belongs to you, please clean it. We do have spray and a rag that's being used here if you like. We're happy to pass them around. And we wash those rags and change them out every now and again.